Welcome back to Football Goal Talk, your go-to channel for all the biggest stories rocking the beautiful game. Today, we're diving deep into a high-stakes appeal that could shake up European club football.
FA Cup winners, remember? Find themselves in a tense battle off the pitch. They launched a full-scale appeal to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, or CAS, against their stunning demotion from the Europa League to the Conference League. This isn't just about UEFA, folks. Palace's appeal is against the very body that issued the punishment, French club Lyon, and their Premier League rivals, Nottingham Forest. Talk about a multi-pronged attack. So, why the demotion? It all boils down to those tricky multi-club ownership rules. American businessman John Textor owns a significant stake in Crystal Palace and is the majority owner of Lyon, who also qualified for the Europa League. UEFA's rules are clear. Clubs owned to a certain threshold of influence by the same person or entity cannot compete in the same European competition.
And here's where it gets even more interesting. Nottingham Forest, who finished 7th in the Premier League last season, are poised to replace Palace in the Europa League if this punishment stands. Imagine the tension. Palace isn't just grumbling, they've requested a complete annulment of UEFA's financial control body's decision. They want back in the Europa League, plain and simple, and they're aiming to take the spot of either Forest or Lyon. A decision from CAS is expected on or before August 11th, just weeks away. And with the Europa League group stage kicking off on September 24th, time is of the essence.
Now let's talk about those rules. UEFA's regulations are designed to prevent collusion and ensure fair competition. They state a club must prove they are not simultaneously involved in any capacity whatsoever in the management, administration, and/or sporting performance of more than one club participating in a UEFA club competition. UEFA even set a deadline of March 1st, 2025 for clubs to show proof of multi-club ownership restructuring. A deadline, it seems, Palace missed. Palace's defense? They argued that John Textor does not hold any decisive influence at the club. But, as we now know, UEFA didn't buy it. Palace chairman Steve Parish, speaking on the Rest is Football podcast last week, sounded very hopeful this decision would be overturned. He stressed, and I quote, "We know unequivocally that John did not have decisive influence over the club. We know we proved that beyond all reasonable doubt because it's a fact." Strong words.
So, how exactly did we arrive at this point? It's a fascinating tangle of regulations and intentions. UEFA's multi-club ownership rules are all about preventing collusion, ensuring that clubs don't gain an unfair advantage or manipulate results due to shared ownership. John Textor's Eagle Football owns a 43% stake in Palace and a whopping 77% in Lyon. However, Palace maintains they operate as an entirely independent entity. Adding to the drama, in June, Nottingham Forest, keenly aware of the potential implications, actually asked for clarity from UEFA on Palace's European position. They clearly had an eye on that Europa League spot. Interestingly, Forest's owner, Evangelos Marinakis, who also controls Greek side Olympiakos, avoided these very regulations by diluting his control of the Premier League side. A shrewd move. Textor himself took steps to help Palace's prospects, agreeing to sell his 43% stake to New York Jets owner Woody Johnson back in June. But crucially, that deal is yet to be completed. And in a further move, Textor also resigned from his leadership position at Lyon. This is a truly captivating saga unfolding off the pitch. Will Crystal Palace succeed in their appeal and reclaim their Europa League spot? Or will Nottingham Forest benefit from this unprecedented situation? What are your thoughts on this multi-club ownership rule? Do you think Palace has a strong case? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Football Goal Talk for more in-depth analysis, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.